Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do a TMI tag. I got this from the Carlson clan, who I'm subscribed to, who are also doing a weight loss journey, and they've tagged everyone that's subscribed to them. So likewise, I will do that. Even though I don't have anyone subscribed to me at this stage, anyone that is subscribed to me, consider this a tag. So we've got 50 questions, and as you know, I'm Emily, and this is my husband Troy, who is going to join in and do it as well, just to make it more fun and interesting. So first question, what are you wearing?
Shirt, black jeans.
Cargo.
And cargo jeans and a pair of steel cap boots.
As you do every day.
As I do every day.
Because you can't help yourself. I am wearing an orange shirt, black dress pants, and some nice pink fluffy slippers. Okay, next question. Ever been in love?
Well, answer that.
Same. We've been married for 19 years.
19 in September.
In September, yeah. So it's been quite a while.
That's it.
Next question. Ever had a terrible breakup?
No.
No, because we didn't really date anyone until we dated each other, and then
No,
that was
that's
it.
it.
But breakup-wise, aside from a personal relationship, as in a romantic relationship, which neither of us have had, I have gone through horrific breakups with interpersonal relationships, like my mum. Like, it was horrific before her death.
Yeah.
So it was still experiencing that massive loss and stuff like that. But yeah, romantically-wise, neither of us have experienced anything like that. So, how tall are you?
I am 1.78 metres or 5'10".
Okay, and I am 167 centimetres or 5'6". How much do you weigh?
I weigh 88 kilos at the moment.
And I currently weigh 101 kilos. Any tattoos?
2. Dragon on my back and a love heart with Emily on my chest.
Yeah. I also have 2. I have a unicorn, well actually it's a uni-peg because it's got wings. And it's got my children's names, although it doesn't have the last 2 children because I haven't gone back to add them. So I need to do that. This is a nice reminder. And the other one is a portrait tattoo of my father and myself, which when I got it at the time was because I hadn't realised a lot of stuff yet. And then, of course, when I did realise some stuff, which is a long story, it ended up being that I was horrendously grossed out by it. But now I'm at a point a few years on from that where I actually see it as a symbol of my success, and that's all my past and stuff. So I'll probably leave it. It's all about perspective, as with everything in life anyway. So I got it. Originally, I was so happy I got it, or you wouldn't get it. Then I went through, oh my God, I want it off. But now I'm okay, and it's actually it's like a scar, really. Is how I'm looking at it now, perspective-wise. And I'm proud of that scar because it's a symbol of how far I've come. Any piercings?
No piercings for me.
Yeah, me, only my ears. OTP, which stands for...
I can't remember what it actually stands for.
But we did Google it, because when we saw this, we're like, what the fuck is the OTP? But it means relationships in, like...
Fictional relationships. Who would you like to see?
Or who's your favourite?
Who's your favourite
Yeah.
television or fictional relationship?
And I have Amy and Rory from the Doctor Who, because their love just transcends time to a point where, oh my God, I think they're awesome.
And I'm the Doctor and River Song from Doctor Who.
Yeah. So we both basically were like, who's getting which? Because
they're 2 of the greatest, we think.
That's right. We're both unanimous in that, aren't we?
Yeah.
So, and I was absolutely, I'm having Amy and Rory, so piss off. So anyway, favourite show?
Mine? Doctor Who.
Yeah, hands down. Lifelong.
Hands down. Lifelong Doctor Who fan. Best of the current series. So,
with Capaldi.
No, since the remake.
So from the 5th Doctor.
From the 5th, no.
4.
9th.
Oh yeah, what am I talking about? Ugh. Too many doctors, Jesus. Me, favourite show, don't really have one. I like a lot of shows. I like Doctor Who, yes, because he's, like, you know, influenced me in that. So I do love Doctor Who, but I also really like Stargate as well, which is another thing that you got me into.
That's it.
But I kind of got a little bit more obsessed with Stargate than you did.
Yeah.
So as your obsession with Doctor Who was probably my obsession with Stargate.
Yeah.
And then I was Doctor Who, and then you were Stargate as first and seconds. But I haven't watched that for about 3 or 4 years. I used to watch them over and over and over again. But really, I can't really say I have a favourite show.
No, there's a lot for you.
As long as it's not teeny kind of or animated, I pretty much will watch it. Favourite bands?
Mine? Aqua.
Old school.
Old school. Barbie Girl.
I almost didn't marry him because of his obsession with Aqua. His obsession with Aqua is so fucking strong that our first child, Troy made up a name that incorporated Aqua as one of our child's middle names.
Aqua was not the reason why.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
Yes, it was.
No.
Yes. Aquin. Okay, Troy, we came up with names each. Like, we decided on the first name, and then we came up with middle names each. And Troy's was Aquin. I'm sorry, that's after Aqua. You can't fool me.
I know the truth.
Oh, yeah, sure. Okay, mine is probably most people, unless you're South Australian, and even then you might not have heard of them, but my favourite band is Special Patrol, who is a South Australian band. So, yeah, they're pretty cool. To me, nothing can replace that. I do like lots of other songs, but them as a band, I reckon they're the best. And I reckon they should be superstars, you know, and I can't believe that they're not. So, something you miss.
Something I miss.
Sleep.
Yes.
That's something I miss too.
I think sleep would be the one thing that I've missed the most.
Getting to sleep in.
Sleep in. Getting sleep at a reasonable time. Sleeping through the night.
Yeah, that's probably mine. Sleep is something. Once you become a parent, like, for 17 years, really, we haven't slept.
No.
There might have been a year in between one child starting to go to bed, or even just out of our bed into their own bed, or not even waking up and carrying on. And then we have the next child. So it kind of really been consistently non-sleeping.
Yeah, that's it exactly.
Because Troy is one of those really rare dads that even if the baby's breastfed, he will get up and sit with me. He hasn't just been, oh, you breastfed, see you later. Or, you know, he's made sure I'm okay, or he's gone and got the baby out of the cot. And then when they've been on bottles, yes, I'll hold the baby, and then he'll go and make the bottle. So we've kind of gone through it together. We have. It's not like one of us has been the one to do.
No, and we'll take turns during the nights with the bottle feeding. And
yeah, well, with our foster child, because there's only 8 months between him and our 5th child, we kind of had one each.
Yeah,
in that sense.
Yes.
We didn't share them. We had one each.
We had one each, yes.
It was kind of like we had twins for the last 16 months, hasn't it?
That's it.
So that was something you missed. Favourite song? So let's not go of all time. Let's just go currently.
Current favourite song? Ed Sheeran, Shape of You.
He does like that one, I'll admit it.
It is. It's not so much the words. It's the music. It's the beautiful beat. The way the words mix with the beat. The words themselves.
You can't help but get into it.
You can't help just get into it. It was playing on the radio on the way back here from dropping our older stuff.
Was it?
And little baby Z, she was dancing in the back.
Yeah, you just can't help it, can you? I like that song as well, but because someone I know, who I've known for like 20 years, posted it on Facebook and was, you know, I love that person, don't get me wrong, but that person was saying how much they love it. And because I know very well how that person dances, having it been one of your best friends for a long time, it's like, now whenever I hear the song, as much as you can sing and get into it, I have that person somewhere in the back of my head just, you know, grieving away. And so for the words of this, it kind of just goes, and you kind of, my consciousness or whatever stops me enjoying that song as much as I normally would had she not posted that.
Yeah.
Or if coincidentally I didn't actually see it in my newsfeed. So unfortunately I caught it, and now that song's kind of ruined for me a little bit. For me, it's James Arthur, Say You Won't Let Go, because that is just exactly how I feel about Troy. It is exactly our life, and I feel like that dude, like, just completely, you know, wrote that for me and my husband. So I absolutely love that song. How old are you?
Me, I am 38.
38, yes. There's 6 months between us. I'm 6 months older. So,
I'm younger.
Yeah. Doesn't mean you're not going to die last. You might die first. Keep it up. No, but so for half the year we're the same age, and for half a year I have a toy boy lover. So keeps me young. Anyway, zodiac sign.
Aquarius.
And I'm Virgo. Quality you look for in a partner.
Well, I found my quality look for here.
Same. That's the easiest way of saying it, isn't it?
That's it.
Okay, so don't mind us. We printed this out and wrote down some of the answers so that it just made it easier and this video didn't take an hour. Okay, favourite quote.
Favourite quote? Every day you learn something new is a good day. That's what I believe.
I have two. Consult widely but decide alone. And if in doubt, don't do it. I am forever drumming that into my children's heads, both of those things. So they're probably the most used quotes by me, because I'm like, if there is any doubt physically, emotionally, psychologically, any little thing in your body, just walk the other way. So, and I live by that myself, by example. We both do for the children.
That's it.
Favourite actor?
Hang on. One more favourite quote. Geronimo!
Yeah. Doctor Who lifelong fan right there.
Favourite actor? Dwayne Johnson, The Rock.
Yeah.
I think he has the first in his acting ability. He is great. As far as I know, great guy.
There he is. I think he is. In real life, he would be as well.
Real life, I believe he's also a great guy.
It oozes out of him, doesn't it?
That's it,
He's
exactly.
a lovely person. Mine is... Excuse me. Mine would be Evan Peters from American Horror Story at this exact moment, because sitting down and just doing the marathon of them all and just being taken away by the different characters that he's playing. It's not to say he's my all-time favourite, but off the top of my head, that's probably currently someone that has quite impressed me. So each role he's played, I've believed in, which is, I think, what makes a good actor. You believe the character. Hang on. Favourite colour?
Blue.
Mine's purple. Loud music or soft?
Depends.
Same.
Good beat, goes up loud in the car.
For me, if I like it, it goes up. If I don't like it, it goes down. Where do you go when you're sad?
In my head.
Where it's nice and warm.
Where it's nice and warm. Nice and quiet.
Me is either bed, and I'll just chill in bed, or I'll go to the bath. So at least I know I can lock the door and everyone will just leave me alone. Hopefully, until someone knocks on the door or walks in. How long does it take you to shower?
5 minutes.
Yeah, me 5 minutes. Although I can be faster than you.
You can be.
You do like to take that extra 30 seconds longer than me. But we are pretty fast and to the point.
That's it. Get in, hair wash, get body, get out.
I think what trained us a lot is because when Australia had the drought, like, what, 5...
Water restrictions.
8 years ago, big water restrictions.
Yeah.
So we kind of... And you just stay that way. Because of the water restrictions, it was like everyone have 3-minute showers. So for us, 5 minutes is a luxury shower.
That not having a very big hot water system.
That's true. Because we have so many people that are going to go through the shower every day. It's true. We don't muck around in there, do we?
No.
Like one of our daughters who has half-hour shower every day.
Yeah.
Anyway, how long does it take you to get ready in the morning?
5-7 minutes. Depends if you count the coffee.
Yeah, then that's an extra 20 minutes. But me, about 5 to 10 minutes, depending if I'm bothering to put any makeup on, or if I just do a mum bun, or I actually brush my hair, or what the circumstances are. Have you ever been in a physical fight?
Yes, a couple of times. With Emily's father and brother.
Each a couple of times.
Each a couple of times.
So, yeah, and me, I have as well. Family, like my birth family. So, and one girl from school once, I did give her a black eye.
Yeah.
But I didn't know I was doing it. It wasn't a conscious choice.
No.
She said some shit, and then I turned around and punched her. And when I kind of came back to consciousness, she was on the floor. And I didn't even really know that I punched her. But nobody else was there, so I know it was me. Plus my hand was all bruised, so there's no denying it was me, but it wasn't like I deliberately went out and planned to hit someone.
Yeah.
Anyway, turn on.
Here's my turn on.
Same. Although what turns me on is specifically when you are calm and peace, because obviously life can be stressful.
Oh, yeah.
Like, not necessarily our union is stressful or our children are stressful. It's issues from my past that infiltrate into our home, and obviously they both affect us.
It's not just your past, it's also my family too.
Yeah, your family are a bit cunty, but not compared to mine.
Yeah.
Like, yours, yeah, but they don't really affect us anymore so much as we've estranged ourselves pretty much. And we did really well in blocking out infiltrating forces. But with my family, you can't. A, because we've got my nephew at the moment, which of course means we don't really see my brother or anything, but it's in your life daily. It's not the child, because we see him as him.
Yeah.
But it's when they have access, obviously, like, so it's a reminder. But day-to-day living, it's not really.
No, that's right.
But there are issues that are pending, like court cases and things like that. So that kind of... But it's even just reminiscing or something still affects you.
Oh, yeah, that's it, exactly.
So, yeah. Anyway, so when things do affect, to a point where if you've got any agitation, that agitates me, and, so that never happens.
No.
So turn off. So you have to be calm. So turn on wise, it has to have been a really good day, not infiltrated by any bullshit, and I'm good. Now, turn off.
Sleep deprivation.
I've got to say yes to that, but I didn't have that on my thing. I had intoxication. Can't stand people that are intoxicated or smell like booze. That's all part of my past as well. Like, it's a thing in me where I'm just like, I'm going to throw up if I even see somebody like that. Can't stand rudeness. Can't stand arrogance.
Yeah.
Like, which you don't have any of those things.
No.
Like, Troy drank a little bit when I met him, but you pretty much stopped because you realised it was a turn-off. It's like, I'm not getting any if I don't stop, if I have a drink. But you can. I don't stop you.
No.
Like, you got a few bottles of liquor in there. It just takes you 12 months to drink it.
I know, exactly. That's it.
The reason I joined YouTube, to document the weight loss and the entire journey of that.
For me, it's information giving and information gathering.
Like, you do have a YouTube channel, but...
just haven't got much on there yet. I'm trying to work on that now.
Yeah. So that's for vaping, because Troy is really huge into vaping. So, yeah. We might link that one day in the future, but you need to get some more videos.
I need to get some videos up there.
Anyway, fears. Losing one of my children in death is probably mine. Like, burying a child, like burying a parent or somebody else is not the same. For me, I would rather all my limbs be ripped off than actually have to go through burying a child. I think for me, that is my biggest fear.
No, I totally agree with that. And see, I also losing my mind, as I saw my father lose his mind when
before he died.
For about a year or so.
Yeah.
And it was devastating to him.
And for anyone.
And for everyone else
watching.
around him, yes. But I remember how devastating it was for him.
And that wasn't dementia.
No.
It was losing who he was.
It was. He could no longer do the puzzles and the magazines and all of that. He couldn't do them anymore.
And he even, forgot half his vocabulary, really.
Oh,
he didn't even talk like him. He didn't form his sentences the way we knew him.
No, that's right. He was no longer him.
It's a different person.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really sad. So, but yeah. Okay, last thing that made you cry.
Last thing that made me cry? I don't know, I cry when I hurt myself.
What, physically?
Physically.
Troy doesn't have a very high tolerance to pain.
I do too.
No, not until you've given birth can you say you have a high tolerance to pain.
I'll agree with that.
Yeah, but you don't get constipated in pain and you cry. Like, it's not just any pain. You're saying, like, if a nail went through your finger or something.
No.
Like, fully pain.
Hit my finger or, quite severely.
Not a painful fart. You're saying serious pain. It still has to be serious pain.
Serious, yeah.
Blood or bruising kind of thing.
That's it.
Yeah. For me, it was yesterday speaking with someone about my mother's suicide. So that, it's not like I sat there bawling my eyes out, but I did have some tears go down my face, and I realised when they were going down my face. And, like, I contained it, but still, that was the last time I actually cried. Last time you said I loved someone, you loved someone.
That was just before we walked out here.
So, yes, we came out to the car because otherwise, guaranteed we'll be interrupted. It's school holidays right now. Yeah. Our oldest has gone to uni. She's not on holidays, and the foster child is currently at Access, but there's still our 16-year-old, 14-year-old, 9-year-old and 2-year-old, that there is no room in the house that we could possibly go to do this without being interrupted for something.
And it's a big size house too.
Yeah, we've got quite a big house, but still they'll find us.
Oh, they find us, that's
You
it.
can't go anywhere, they'll find you. They'll sniff you out. Meaning behind the YouTube name. Well, this one's my YouTube channel, and it's Aussie Bypass Journey, and simply means that I'm an Australian, so I'm identifying with anyone in Australia who's doing it so they can find you. A lot of the videos, I've only really been looking about 2 months, but a lot of the videos are USA, UK, etc. There's a few from Australia, but I just think it helps identify that I'm from Australia in the sense that you're getting Australian information if you're Australian, or even though we're all still having the same surgeries, or the health covers are different and things like that, or the processes. So I was just identifying that this is my process. Okay, next page, 31. Last book you read?
The last book I read was a bit of a technical book of Australian Standards 3000, or the Australian wiring rules, as I'm an electrician, so...
Mine was Arsenic Under the Elms, which is a Victorian-era murder in New Haven. I think it's Connecticut. So that's just an historical... and then the book you're currently reading?
None at this time. Although I'm always going back to that standard and multiple other standards.
But you only read if you have to.
Yeah, I only read if I have to, that's it.
Or on the crapper, he'll read, like, pages out of the Guinness Book of Records or some shit like that.
Yeah, what have we got? Science magazines in there at the moment.
Yeah, there's some science magazines. So you're still reading odd articles, but you're not a book currently at the moment.
I read Facebook.
The book I'm currently reading is... Ned Kelly, one of the Ned Kelly books. There's millions of them, but I'm reading the Peter Fitzsimmons version at the moment, which is quite good. For anyone who's not Australian, Ned Kelly is one of our outlaws. So, but bushrangers. Now, last show you watched?
For me, Doctor Who, Series 10, Episode 1, the pilot. The current episode.
Yep.
Got to wait until Sunday for the next episode.
That's true, I can vouch for that. He did. He made me watch it with him.
You chose to.
No, I wanted to watch it. But that one was a little bit scary for me, actually.
It was a good one.
Yeah, it was a good one.
I think the next one's scary too. I get cuddles.
You're telling fibs. Anyway, last show I watched was Netflix Vampire Diaries, but I'm probably not going to keep watching it because it's a little bit teeny for me. I'm into the second season. But it's a little bit, a bit teenagey. I'm probably not going to watch the rest. Last person you talked to?
Other than you?
Other than me.
Was our daughter Madison. On the way back from dropping our daughter Noah off at the train station.
Last person I talked to was our children, Jordan and River. I told them that they could go upstairs now. So, yeah, apart from you. The relationship between you and the last person you texted.
The last person I texted 3 people. That was our 3 eldest children to tell them it's time to come down for tea.
Because it's a lot easier than shouting upstairs, isn't it?
Oh, it is.
It's
They
just
don't
like-
hear you.
Yeah, they don't. The last person I texted was yesterday, and it was Noah, because I was in the city anyway, so she didn't have to catch the train home. I texted her to say, I've just left my appointment, and I'll be at your uni in about 10 minutes. So, yeah, that was my last text. Favourite food?
Favourite food? So many different foods.
I know, how do you pick?
Satay chicken with fried rice.
Any satay chicken? Like a specific shop, or
Usually the ones we make ourselves.
that tin thing?
Yeah, but we can't
Yeah.
get that tin anymore.
I know, they don't make it anymore.
No, I know. I'm really disappointed.
You need to Google it, see if you can import it or something.
It's not manufactured. Already did that? Yeah, no. Their other tin don't like it.
My favourite foods are probably melons. Rock melon is probably my favourite. Although it used to be mangoes, but not so much anymore. I think I'm mangoed out in a lifetime of eating mangoes.
Yeah.
And then tacos probably would be, at the moment, my favourite meal. Yeah, that probably covers it. Place you want to visit. Where you haven't been before, let's put it that way.
Yeah. I want to go Northern Territory, Ayers Rock. You know? I know it's in Australia.
We've
Not
never
looking
been.
worldwide. Never been there. But it's always interested me. I've always wanted to go there.
And it's completely doable. Like, there's no reason we can't. We could do it in the car if we really wanted to.
That's it, exactly.
Might take a few days to drive there, but it's not like
Oh.
you'd have to get a passport and all this crap. It is
No.
completely doable.
That's it.
Mine would be New Zealand, because it's got everything. Apparently, all the world is there. Like like South Island apparently is, everything. So that would be my one place if I could only choose one. Last place you were, and let's say aside from being on our own property, last place you went, either walked or used the car to get to.
Salisbury train station.
Oh yeah, took me a while.
Other than that, it was the shops.
Woolworths. Doing grocery shopping.
That's it.
Mine was in the city of Adelaide yesterday, doing my appointment and bringing Noah home. So, yep. Now, do you have a crush? Might be one I don't know about.
It's a secret. My crush is in this car.
Yes, I equally have a crush in the car.
On the car?
In the car! What did I say? On the car? I meant in the car. Oh, Jesus. That's because my crush is near me, so I'm fumbled for words. Last time you kissed someone.
Does this count?
Well, aside from that, which you've just changed it, because now it's you, but prior to that, sorry for the change in angles that possibly has happened, because the batteries went out on the camera and Troy had to run inside and get more batteries. So obviously the camera's been moved.
Yep.
And I do believe the question we were at was last time you were insulted.
We'll double check later, and if we have to, we'll
Edit that shit.
re-edit it a bit in.
Which you can do, because that'll give me a headache. Just so we all know at this early point, I'm probably not going to edit my videos. It's just going to be, because I don't have the time, it's just going to be what you get is
Raw
what you
footage.
get. Yeah. But
Yeah.
considering that happened, yes. By
With
all
slight
means,
little edits like that,
yeah.
yes.
But there's not going to be an intro video or something until I have more time and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Anyway, pretty sure, because it was the kiss thing and you did the kiss, so last time you were insulted.
Last time I was insulted. Last time I was insulted was when a driver didn't give way to me
Bastard.
and made me almost drive off the side of the road a bit, because they should have given way, because the cars parked on the side of the road was on their side, and they forced me to drive off onto the dirt.
Which is very rude. You know, you got some raindrops on your glasses.
So, that's why.
Because he just had to run in the house, so now he's got rain on him.
It's
Anyway,
raining, of course.
and he's such a gentleman that he allowed me to stay in the car and not get wet. Anyway, for me, last time I was insulted was yesterday in my appointment, reminiscing about past insults to do with my birth family, and of course that when you reminisce about something, that becomes raw again, and so I was quite peeved in it. In some of the things, I was like, still got the about it. So yeah, that was my last insult, was yesterday.
Yeah.
Even though the insults happened years ago, or actually, I was talking about Dad's one when last time we saw him. So
yeah,
that's only a few years ago, but still, it's still like, you know, that shit pisses you off. Anyway, favourite flavour of sweet. So candy lollies, I'm going to say that would be.
I like a lot of different ones. I don't have much of a sweet tooth like I used to, though.
No.
Right.
You've matured your taste buds.
I've matured my taste buds.
Mm-hmm.
I like my dark chocolates.
Mm.
There's a brand of chocolate that has a peanut butter filling in it.
And you can't get it anywhere anymore. It's very rare.
You can get it at certain shops.
Yeah, certain shops.
Or there's those coffee...
Capocos things.
Capocos.
Those hard candy.
Which I've only found them in one shop.
In all of Adelaide, there is only one place I know where to get them.
Or there is one other place.
No, Adelaide Central Markets.
Yeah, no, at work I can raid one of the guys' lockers.
Anyway, mine would be artificial bubblegum grape flavour, like Hubba Bubba grape flavour, which you can get in lollipops and things, or licorice, whether it's Black Cats or black jelly beans, stuff like that. Okay, so what instruments do you play?
Gee.
Air guitar?
Air guitar. Yeah. Air drums?
Air drums, you do occasionally play air drums, yeah.
No. We're in our house extension, there's going to be a room for all our air instruments.
We do not play any official... I did take saxophone in school and shit, but...
I did the recorder.
Yeah, I did the recorder in primary school, but I wouldn't know how to do it.
Neither would I.
Anyway, favourite piece of jewellery?
My wedding ring. It is so worn out.
And is that the one you got at the 10-year anniversary?
No, this is the original.
Oh, that's the original, jeez. Yeah, it's no pattern on it anymore.
There's no pattern on it.
And that's
there
white
anymore.
gold, but apparently white gold is very soft, so that's why you've lost your pattern.
Yeah, that and the carat value. And I did turn white gold into gold once. Don't ask me how I did it. The jewellers couldn't tell me how I did it. And then it went back.
You oxidised it. With your brand name Sweat, probably.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Yes, I could say wedding ring, but my original wedding ring was my mother's, and so I kind of had resentment to that because she made me do it, and, you know, I wasn't, you know, but you could... My mum was one of these people where if you didn't do what she said, she was going to have full-on temper tantrum, even to the point of threatened suicide and all this shit. So it was avoid the drama at the time.
That was it.
Because she did a lot of drama associated with the wedding. She did not want me to get married ever in my life. She wanted me to be there to look after her. Yeah.
Yep.
But you showed her.
I
You're
did.
like, excuse me. Anyway.
And we moved out.
Then she fucking moved in. Like, oh, it's a long story. Anyway. So therefore, and yes, our 10-year anniversary, and you replaced the wedding ring. So yes, I could say them, but it still all links back to the initial wedding ring, which kind of has, like, emotional crap to me. So my favourite piece would actually be my maternal great-grandmother's wedding ring, which is a diamond band. It's worth like 10 grand. And even when we've had like no money, I'm like never going to sell it.
No.
Because that'll then go
It sits there.
It's genuinely gone to first daughter to first daughter to first daughter. And then when I give it to my first daughter, it's like, I'd like that to be a tradition. So it's worth, sentimentally, it's worth more than, I would rather starve than sell it.
Yeah.
It's massive sentimental value. And as a recent thing, probably the pocket watch that Maddie gave me for my birthday a couple of years ago, which is a Doctor Who pocket watch necklace.
Yeah.
And it's got like the TARDIS on the front. And mainly because I knew she worked really hard to get the money for that.
She
and she paid for it herself.
Yeah.
Like, she did a paper round and shit. And she literally paid for that herself. And she went all over the place. She'd seen it and she went all over the place to get it. It was the amount of effort that she went into to get it. Not to say I don't love things my other children have given me, but as jewellery specifically, That was a good thing. Yeah. So, last sport you played. Now, I'm going to say Marco Polo in the pool was.
Yeah, Marco Polo.
Does it count? Is it a sport?
I don't know. Should we leave it up to them?
Yeah, let's just say it counts. In
Counts.
our perception.
In our perception, which
counts.
is what matters, isn't it, in this video? Yes.
It's our opinion in this video. So, last song you sang.
Ooh. The wheels on the bus go round and round.
I agree with that. For me, though, it was Be the One by Dear Lukey or whatever it's called. Now, wrong page. We are now on to question 47. Favourite chat-up line?
I love you.
Have you ever used it?
I use it on you all the time.
But we kind of skipped the dating thing per se, didn't we? Because we were both the first person that we dated kind of thing.
Yeah, well, that's it. We sort of got all of that dating out of the way in the first 4 hours down the beach.
That's not true. We did date, but I meant...
We dated.
Yeah, we dated.
Sort of,
but I meant, like, other people. We didn't go through that traditional date 20 people until you find someone crap.
No, that's it.
We pretty much saw gold in each other and that was it. We're like, ooh, I'm having you. So, that was good. So, favourite chat-up line for me? I've heard a lot of them, but I'd pretty much ignore people and walk away. I was raised a Jehovah's Witness, so... there were a lot of guys, like most of the people, and I'm not having a go at the religion, I'm just saying this is the reality of the religion, that a lot of the born into the religion children that grow into teenagers have this idea that they're going to get married by the time they're 16 and stuff. And it would be, they'd walk around the congregations or assemblies pointing out who they're already basically marrying themselves off at like 12.
Yeah.
So, and it has to be someone within the religion, is the guidelines of the religion. So it would be, they're kind of pointing at you like you're going to be the one that I marry. And it's like, I'd just walk away from that because, I mean, I wasn't in a completely Jehovah's Witness home because my mum was and my dad wasn't. So I still had the benefit of worldly thinking kind of thing. Like it's, no.
Yeah,
right?
both sides of it.
That's right. So in that sense, I've heard a lot of pickup lines in that sense. But it wasn't even pickup lines. It was, you're going to marry me. No.
No.
Right, so... And did I ever use any? No. And we didn't even use pickup lines on each other, did we?
No, we just sort of started talking one night down the beach.
But we kind of knew each other anyway.
We knew each other.
Because Troy's family came from Western Australia and you went to Goolwa.
Yep.
Which is on the south coast of South Australia near Victor Harbour. And you stayed there, and then after my parents separated, my mum and I moved around a bit, and we ended up on the south in Goolwa because my grandparents lived a town away in Port Elliot, and Goolwa was a bit cheaper, so we ended up there. And Troy was working in the local supermarket, so couldn't help anyone who lived in Goolwa knew Troy.
Everyone knew me.
That's right. So, and because you worked in fruit and veg as well, and my mum had this affiliation with having chickens, so I'd go in and get boxes of, lettuce leaves. Yeah.
Scraps for the chickens.
So we talked and stuff, but, that's another story. But eventually, how we actually met was down the beach, and it was literally just our cars were parked next to each other, and you just talked through the window kind of thing. Yeah. And that was it.
And we sat there, we were there for 4 hours. From 8 o'clock at night until midnight, and then my friend worked with you in the supermarket.
Oh yeah. That Katrina girl. Yeah.
And then sort of arranged a time for us to meet up, and then that was it.
Yeah, that was it. But there was no official pickup line.
No.
Yeah. It was like,
you want to go out with me?
It was not. You did not do that. Okay, so we've done the pickup line one. Last time you hang out with anyone? Does family count?
Yeah, we always hang out with each other.
We do.
Other than that...
There is really nothing. It's us, isn't it?
It's us. That's our work.
Like, yeah, we go to friends' houses and stuff, but we're still always sitting together. It's always... We're best friends.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, so... You hang out with people at work.
No, hang
Kind
out
of
with
in the
people at
lunchroom
work,
and
but-
stuff, but
Yeah.
okay. And then question 50 is who should answer these questions next. As I said at the beginning, I think anybody who watches this video or anyone that subscribes to me specifically should do it, even though it's an old one. It's, you know, still a fun one to do, and it lets people get to know you. So that's the end of this one. Obviously this is my second video, so you know, I'd like you to subscribe because I've got a lot of videos coming. I've got a list of videos that I'm going to do as I can find the time to do them. During school holidays right now, it's probably a good time that I can get a wham of them on.
Yep.
But in normal life, I'll probably do 1 or 2 a week.
Yeah.
And definitely once I get the gastric surgery, I'll at least do a weigh a week and stuff like that. So,
No, that's it, exactly.
So they'd at least be 1 a week, even long term. But initially, I'm going to try and get a few done. Anyway, phone's ringing. So life moves on.
Hey, Maddie.
Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video. Okay, bye.